So today I want to talk about dropping naps. Now, there are three clear signs that you can spot if you have jumped the gun and dropped your toddler's nap too early. Number one, this one's quite obvious, but excessive tiredness. So often what happens is on the first day, the toddler manages well to get through to bedtime. Second day, getting a bit grumpy. By the third day, they're falling all over the place by 11 o'clock and need a nap. Now, often what happens is the parents think, no, we've made this plan, we're going to push on through to bedtime. And then what they find they've got is just a really grumpy, uncooperative toddler who really doesn't want to go to bed and fights any suggestion of anything for the rest of the day. So my top tip around this is when you're dropping that final nap, be prepared that some days they will need it, some days they won't. So you can't just generally make a blanket decision that from this day forward we're not going to have any more naps. Usually they come and go for a week or two until their body clocks adjust. Now, when parents aren't open to this and they insist on just cutting naps cold turkey, this can lead on to problem number two. Now, when children have got excessively tired and they push on until sensible bedtime, what actually happens is if they've really fatigued across the day, they will just crash into sleep at bedtime. Now, this can create all kinds of sleep mischief. It can lead to disrupted sleep, more wakings, night terrors, and early waking. And if you're really unlucky, you can get all of the above. Now, one solution for dealing with extreme fatigue, of course, is to bring bedtime earlier. Now, that's a natural step in the process of dropping to one nap. However, this brings me on to problem number three. If you bring bedtime too early, often what happens is that toddler sees, say, 6 o'clock bedtime instead of, they're normally going to bed like 8 or 9 by this point. If they suddenly have a 6 o'clock bedtime, often what happens is they treat it like a nap and they're awake again by 7 or 7:30, raring to go, and then they don't need to sleep till like 11 o'clock at night. On the other hand, some toddlers will willingly go to bed at 6. But the problem then may occur that you're actually asking them to have, about a 12-hour night's sleep. Now, not all 2-year-olds or, whatever age your child is when you decide to drop this nap, not all of these toddlers have 12 hours in them for overnight. So commonly they may do 11 or 10 hours. So of course, if you're putting your toddler to bed at 6, you may find that early waking starts to happen. So 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, don't even go there. So just to round up these three challenges, one is that they can get extremely tired, too tired, and you may need to slow down the process of dropping that nap. Number two, even if they can make it through till bedtime, that excess tiredness can cause them to crash into sleep, can alter their sleep architecture across the night and make for very disturbed sleep or early wakings. And number three, if you're dropping that nap, the resulting bedtime may just be too early, and then this either means that they're going to use it as a nap or they're going to start waking early in the morning if they haven't got all the sleep pressure needed to do a full 12 hours of sleep. So my general advice with dropping that final nap is take it steady. Look, by the time we're really on the last legs of those daytime naps, you're going to have to rely on car sleeps or pram sleeps, whatever you can to get those 40 winks of nap in. And it literally can be a power nap. So a little 10-minute power nap can make the difference for lots of littlies with getting through the day so that they arrive at bedtime comfortably tired, but not absolutely exhausted and ready to crash into sleep. So I hope those tips help you work out what to do with this phase. If you've got any questions, let me know in the comments below.